To scale the patient's mouth subgingivally, we can use two types of instruments. The first one is a universal curette. It has a toe. It has two blades on each side of the toe. We use the toe third to scale. The terminal shank should be parallel to the tooth, to the long axis of the tooth, to get the correct working angle. The universal curette is made to scale the entire mouth of the patient, including anterior teeth. The working order of the curette would be mesial-distal line angle to the distal, and then from the distal all the way to the mesial line angle to mesial. Both instruments, the universal curette and our graceys, are made to be subgingival. The difference is that our gracie instruments are area-specific instruments. We have here gracie 1, 2, gracie 11, 12, gracie 13, 14. These instruments have only one blade. They are area-specific, meaning that they're already 70 degrees when you put them to the when you line up the terminal shank. For example, let me get 13, 14 is a distal instrument. When you put a V to the D, terminal shank here is parallel to the tooth, meaning the angle of the working angle is already at 70 degrees. Both instruments, since they are subgingival, the universal instrument and the graceys, need to be inserted in a specific way in order to prevent laceration of the tissue. For example, here I have my universal instrument. I put it into proximal, it's V to the D. To insert it, I have to close the face of the blade completely to the tooth at a 0 to 40 degrees. I insert and I open, and then I can scale distally. That's the working order: distal line angle to the distal, and then distal line angle to the mesial. And the whole time I stay subgingival. For our area-specific curettes, for example, let's do 1314, Gracie 1314. We will put a V to the D. We insert it, open, and we can scale. Oh, sorry. And since this is only a distal instrument, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but gracies, since they are area specific, each number is designed for a specific area of the tooth. This gracie 1314 is only for the distal, going distally of the tooth. Our 1112 is for the mesial surfaces, and we have our gracie 12, which is for anterior teeth. We will be working canine to canine. Okay, let me demonstrate. I use different instruments throughout the entire mouth of our patient here. Okay. Here we go. This is a universal instrument. We close the face of the blade, insert, open, and we scale. Okay, then the distal line angle, close, insert, open, and we scale. Close, insert, open, scale. Close, insert, open, and scale. Oops, let me do this again. Close, insert, open, and scale. Professors, I apologize. I didn't have anyone to record me. So here I am doing it with one hand, therefore I can't hold the type it on still. Okay, let's do another sextant. Let's do our anterior teeth. So we're missing a tooth. We work from canine to canine. I'm at a 12 o'clock position here. I'll be using Gracie 12. For Gracie 12, your relation to the tooth should be parallel. The whole handle should be parallel. I'm working canine to canine, so I'm going from here to here. Let me show you here. Half of the tooth, we'll start in the middle, close, insert, open, and we scale. Close, insert, open. Sorry, I was not showing it. Let me show one more time. Your working area, your working end, the blade that is being used is the one that is the longest, and the shortest blade is the one that you do not use on the tooth. Forgot to mention that. Close, insert, open, and we work. Again, close, insert, open, and we work. Okay, one more canine. Close, insert, open, and we work. Okay, now I have reached the sextant over here. Let's use our distal instrument again. V to the D. Close, insert, open. We work first distally. Okay, let me go mesially, but I have to switch my instrument now. V to the D. Oh yeah, that was correct. Close, insert, open. Sorry, it's hard to do with one hand. Okay. Again, going distally. 13, 14. Close, insert, open. And now mesially. Close, insert, open. Let's get to the bottom here. Let's go back to universal. I have here my Barnhart 5/6. B to the D, close, insert, open, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of your strokes have to be overlapping. And then just the line angle to mesial. Oops, close, insert, open, and finish the whole knot. Again, close, insert, open, distal, close, insert, open, distal line angle to mesial. Terminal shank is parallel to the tooth, to the long axis of the tooth. Okay, we're almost done here. Let me use let's use the universal instrument for the front teeth as well. Here we have Pac-Man as our working order. So let me do K9 to K9 since I'm still at 12 o'clock. Close, insert, open. Oh, the gingiva here is not attached. Let's do this one. Close, insert, open. Okay, and lastly, the last section we have here. Let's do back to our area-specific gracies. 11, 12. Nope. Our working order is mesial. Line angle to the distal. So let's do that. Close, insert, open, and then we scale. Close, insert, open, and scale. Then we switch to our mesial instrument, 11, 12. Close, insert, open, and scale from the distal line angle to the mesial. Close, insert, open, and we work. Okay, and that's it. Thank you.